We visited the Sai Dham Temple on Saturday, which is the day they run their community kitchen.
During the week, and particularly on a Friday, food donated by supermarkets and shops is brought to the temple. Some food is also brought using donations of money people give to support the project.
Temple has a well-equipped kitchen.
From early on Saturday morning, volunteers help to prepare the food.
There's a lot of washing, chopping and cutting up to be done to prepare the vegetables.
Everything is cooked in huge pans. And then it's served out into trays like takeaway food containers.
Many meals are made each week.
They are packaged up, ready for volunteers to deliver them to shelter housing projects and individuals in need.
Some meals are collected by Framework, a Nottingham charity helping homeless people. There is lots of washing up to do at the end of the day.
We interviewed some of the volunteers to find out more about the work of the Sai Dham Temple.
Can you tell us what things happen at the temple?
Sure, yeah. We at the Hindu temple celebrates the Hindu religion. We have weekly service on Saturday evenings. We celebrate the different festivals, the Hindu festivals that we have in the calendar. And in addition to this, we also run a community service in the temple.
Can you tell us more about the project, please?
Yeah, so there are three main activities going on here in the project. So first one is the community kitchen. So we cook the food every Saturday morning, and the people around here come and get the free hot meal, which mostly we cook the Indian rice, salad and a curry. So that's the first one, community kitchen. The next one, we have our food bank. So people around come here to grab the free grocery for the week. And the third project is Feed the Homeless. So we around 150 to 200 hot meals we deliver across the Nottingham to all other shelter homes where the homeless people are staying. So these are the three main objectives of this project. Along with that, it is very important for you to find out that we are contributing to the environment here. So all the food which we cook is donated by the supermarkets. Now that all the food is going to go in the bin because the food the supermarkets cannot consume. So all this food, we save it. We find out which one is good one to use, which one we really need to waste it. We do all that and then we cook the food. So the two purposes of whole this project is to avoid the food wastage and avoid the food poverty. And that's how it's our small contribution to the green project where the whole world is running after.
What different things do the volunteers do here at the temple?
To run this project, we have different roles. Like one role is collection. So a lot of supermarkets donates every Friday the food which is going to go west. So we have a group goes to supermarket every Friday because we cook the meals on Saturday morning. So they go to supermarket to collect the stuff. So that's one group. The second group is when the food is cooked, it gets delivered to a lot of shelter homes across Nottingham, 5 different places. So some of the volunteers go and deliver the food. Then there is a group of volunteers who actually involved in action in cooking itself in the kitchen. So they cook the food, they prepare the food for the cutting, chopping the vegetables for the next week. So that group is busy there. There's another group who is looking after the cleanness and hygiene of the temple. So once food is cooked, they come in to play the role and clean all the place and all. There's another group which involves in the commercial matter, is to reach out to as many people as we can who can benefit from this project, plus getting the donations because we need money as well to run this project. So some people are involved in getting the funds from Nottingham County Council. How can they help us to run and sustain in this project? So there are lots of different roles.
How do you know how much food to prepare?
Okay, so it's a difficult one. It came with practice in terms of knowing how many numbers are going to, anticipate how many numbers are going to come. For a Saturday morning kitchen, I know how many meals are required in each shelter home. So the homeless shelters that we talked about, we know how many residents are there in each home, and we add the numbers together. We add probably 10-15 more from the community around, and that's our number.
How many people do you help per year?
It's a big number. Between 15 to 17,000 people
Wow, that's a
a
lot.
year. Yeah, it is. It's a large number. I mean, it's unfortunate that those many people need a help, right? But we have to. We need to help them out. Somebody has to do it.
Do you only help Hindus?
No. We have seen our priest has said to us, like, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means we think the entire world is our family. So the religion doesn't come here. Any religion or race is our family. Whoever is in need, we provide our services. So if you see and if you come to our food bank or Saturday, or where our meals, 200 meals are getting delivered, most of them are non-Hindus. Means more than 90% they are not Hindus. So we don't just help Hindus, we help everybody.
How do you feel when you help people?
It feels very inner peace. It gives me a lot of joy, happiness, satisfaction. And one particular day when I'm in your school, if someone needs a help and if you give a help, how much happiness you feel? I feel like that every day.
What is your role at the temple?
Well, I'm a member of the temple, but I'm involved in the food saver we do, and also other things like keeping the temple clean and things like that. So I do some volunteering in quite a few aspects.
How long have you been volunteering at the temple?
Well, I suppose it goes back when it first opened in about 1993. I started coming about 6 months after it originally opened. So since then, so a long career.
What is your favourite thing about helping people?
I think for me it is about able to take some action to try and make things better for other people or put something right. Because I think we often think it's somebody else's job, it's the government's job, the council, and yes, they have a role, and yes, they have an important role, but I think it's that satisfaction that you, as an individual, can do a small act to help other people. Because as our priest often reminds us, the world is our family. It's a very ancient Hindu saying. The world is one family. So for me, it's that being able to take some action, however small, to help others.
What is your role in the temple?
I'm the treasurer of this temple, and that means whatever money comes in, I look after it, bank it, and whatever needs to be spent, I issue checks or give cash to those people for spending it. But lately, on Saturday mornings, I come and help as an assistant to people who do cooking.
What is your favourite thing about helping people?
When you help someone and the joy you see on somebody's face is the exact thing that I'm looking for. Shall I give you an example?
Yeah.
One supermarket gave 2 birthday cakes to us. They were spare. And we had them on the display there. And if a young family came in with two little children, and the father of those children said to my colleagues here, "How much is that cake?" And he said, "No, it's free. You can have it." And the little child he kept looking at that cake. And his dad said, "It's his birthday today, and we can't afford to buy a cake.
Oh, that's so nice, and I bet that made them feel so nice inside.
And my colleague here, Prashant, he said, take both the cakes. And they were overjoyed. Now, can you see somebody who needs something and you give it to them, they're happy. Somebody who's extremely hungry, say you're hungry and you go home, Mom, give me some food. And she gives you some, whatever she has got for you, and you're satisfied, you're happy. That's what I like to see.
Why is it important to you to be part of this project?
Why it is important for me? I'm a Hindu, right? And as a Hindu, I believe in seva, which is selfless service. We need to give. Once we get what we need for ourselves, from that point onwards, what Hinduism teaches us, you need to start giving it back. Right? You can hold what you need, not what you want, what you need. So after my needs are fulfilled, as a Hindu, I need to start giving it back to the community, to the environment, to this Mother Earth. That's what we've been taught. So that's what I'm doing.
Why is helping others important to you?
Okay, I am a Hindu, and I would believe all the Hindu religion believes. And one of the belief is the seva, that's what we call it. The seva is the selfless service. So you offer your selfless service to others. It's to the planet, to the people, to the animals. There are lots of different varieties. So you do that without any intention of any gain. So it has to be selfless. So there is no intention of having any rewards or gain or outcome. You don't think about that. You just offer your services. Now, all these services we offer in 3 forms, and that we call is tan, man, dhan. So tan is your physical body. So you offer your services physically. You come, clean the temple, cook the food, like that, physically. Man is your mind. So you can offer the seva by giving spiritual discourses like our Panditji doing, or motivational speeches and all that. That is man. And dhan is the money. So some people who cannot physically contribute to any seva or cannot mentally contribute to seva, they donate the money. So that's how their contribution is. So there are 3 different ways how we say that we can offer our seva. And because I'm being Hindu, I believe into the seva. So I want to offer something back to the community. Like we all are consuming so much resources of this community or the environment. So it's our contribution back what we can offer to the environment and community. So that's why I'm involved in this.
What is your role at the temple?
I'm Minister of Religion, priest. My duty, some traditional training and spiritual discourse.
What do you think is the best part about your religion?
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This is in Sanskrit. Udar Charitanam Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. In Hinduism, thinking whole world is a family, big family. And second one, Parhit Saris Dharma Nahi Bhai, Par Pidasam Nahi Admai. Means help ever, hurt never.
How are Hindu beliefs shown in this work?
So we have seen lots of different Hindu beliefs. One of the beliefs we've seen is seva, which is a selfless service without expecting any outcome or the result or gain or reward. The other thing is we have seen the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the entire world is my family, so I'm going to look after them as my own family. And more or less the main important thing is the Hindus believe that how you can reach to the God, how can you merge to the God, and God has given in one of our sacred holy book which we call Bhagavad Gita, there are 4 pathways and you can walk any of your choice path and you can attain the God, you can merge into the God. One of the pathways is karma path, and depending on your personality, what type of person you are, you naturally walk to that path to go to the God. There's some people who doesn't want hustle and bustle in their lives. They want peace, quiet life. They go into the devotion path. They go chanting prayers and that's where they think that they can meet the God. This specifically, this project is focusing on the path we called as karma path. The people who like to be busy, they are physically fit, they want to be giving their physical abilities, the mental abilities, and being in action to give their services back, they normally follow this path, which is karma path. So we like this project, we collect the food, we cook the food, we deliver the food. There are lots of things are happening here, and you will be busy. So people who doesn't like to sit and quiet and do prayers, they like to be in action, they follow this path. So all the people who wants to walk in this path to reach to the God, this project is for them.
Why did you become Hindu?
In a sense, I didn't become Hindu in the sense that it is a religion. It was a way of life. And when I was a teenager, I read many of the texts that are associated with the ancient texts of Hinduism. And it just opened my mind to a broad philosophy. Hence, with from one of the ancient texts saying, the divine is in everything, you, me, everything around us. That really resonated with me. So I see the saver side of it as a way of serving that same divinity in you, in me, in everybody. So in a sense, I never converted to Hinduism, because Hinduism doesn't convert people, because it's more of a way of life, I think. And that's sometimes to categorize it as a religion in the sense we normally think is slightly erroneous. You know what I mean? It's more about a way of life.
It's nice to think that someone, somewhere cares about us to send us these meals.
Thanks to faith that teach us to serve humanity, this is the only hot meal I had for a week now. Amazing staff and always welcome friendly smiles. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Staff are so kind and friendly. They provide a lovely conversation and are so nice. Thank you so much for all your hard work, and all your food is amazing. Thank you.